Hello and welcome to Joy in Our Town. I'm your host, Vanessa Rose. So happy that you decided to tune in and join us for another great edition today. As you can see, today we have a little bit of a different show. I'm standing. We're normally sitting and just talking about some great issues, but today, go ahead and grab a friend, grab a notepad, because we're going to be sharing some great recipes with you, some great at-home working tips, so maybe even change into some workout outfit and workout gear, because later on we're going to be showing you some things at any age, any fitness level you can do at home to stay healthy. So I'm sure at this point you can guess today we're speaking about health, and we're so happy to be joined by Jolene Goring. Thank you so much for joining us, Jolene.
Thank you for having me. This is so exciting.
It's so nice to have you, and I know that you're the fitness and nutrition director over at Trivita Wellness Center here in Arizona, and have some great information to share. But before we get started, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit with our viewing audience about who you are.
Absolutely. So my passion is health and fitness and nutrition, anything to do with wellness. My life mission is actually to help over 1 million people transform their lives.
Wow.
Through health and fitness. So I'm definitely working my way there with everything we're doing, and I want to make it fun. You know, things are so stringent and there's so many rules about health and fitness, and it's confusing. People don't know what to turn to, what to listen to. I want to simplify it and just make it enjoyable. I mean, it's a lifestyle. That's what it's all about.
It is.
So it's just my passion to share with the world.
So how long have you been doing this then? How long have you been over at Trivita?
At Trivita, I've been there for almost 2 years.
Wonderful.
I've been involved in health and fitness my entire life. I actually grew up on a cattle ranch in Canada, so I was just kind of a healthy little girl right from the get-go, and it's just blossomed from there.
Wonderful. Well, I know that you have a lot of passion and a lot of great knowledge in this subject, so thank you so much for taking the time to be here.
Thank you.
And for you watching at home, today we're discussing health, and our first topic is health alternatives to sweet treats. So this is one that I think we can all say that we might be a little bit guilty of, especially I know that I'm a huge lover of treats, and I know that's probably the biggest downfall, because sugar can be bad for you in so many ways in your health. And so explain to us just kind of why it's not good to overindulge in sweet treats.
Okay, I have to preface this by saying I love, not sugar, I love sweet treats and I love food in general. So I want to make this as fun as possible. The human body actually only has 1 teaspoon of sugar at any time going throughout the whole bloodstream. Wow. Anything more than 1 teaspoon is almost like a poison for our body. Guess what happens when we take in too much of anything of their body? It gets stored as fat. And we have less energy. So when you're eating all the sugar, you're going to spike your blood sugar, and then it's going to fall, and you're going to start storing fat, and you're just going to be not a happy person. So I've come up with some really fun ways to be a healthy indulgence.
Wonderful.
So can you imagine if you could have something that tastes like brownie batter or pina colada or banana bread, but really healthy?
Oh, yes.
And really fast
wonderful.
and easy without having to use the oven?
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That's what we're going to talk about.
That sounds like a great thing to me. I don't know. I'm sure anyone at home says that would sound absolutely delicious as well. So especially brownie batter. Chocolate's a weakness in my life. So
I agree.
So how is it, because a lot of people are very busy, and so it's easy to stop by the grocery store and pick up maybe a packaged dessert or a packaged thing of cookies, or as we all know, eating is a form of comfort for people, and if they're stressed or have things going on in their lives. So if somebody's very busy, how can they stay healthy and make better decisions in eating?
And that's the thing, we're so busy in today's life, it's easy to grab, like you said, just a packaged snack. The problem is, even if they're low calorie or fat free, they don't have nutrients. So you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna put these empty calories in your body, you're not getting the nutrients you need. Low energy and weight gain happens when you take in those bad foods. So even whole foods, they're hard sometimes to cook and prepare. I love smoothies. People that are trying to lose weight, or just busy people, smoothies, you can replace a meal a day easily. So breakfast, you know, you're busy, you're getting ready to go out the door, make a smoothie, drink it on the way to work, and you started your day with really, really good nutrients too.
Wow, and it's something that's easy, because as we can see here in just a few minutes, we're gonna be making 3 different smoothies. This isn't that many ingredients to make 3 different smoothies.
Exactly.
So this is something that somebody could do even if they're at work, or they have a blender available in their office kitchen or something that they could do instead of grabbing fast food. And I think one thing you mentioned was lower energy. And I know that I've experienced this. Whenever you eat unhealthy, you have lower energy. So that really does affect people whenever they're eating unhealthy.
And you can tell if you have a meal and you feel really, I keep going back to low energy, but energy is an indicator of our health. So if you eat a meal and you feel bloated and tired and blah, that tells me that you didn't really have any nutrients in your meal and you probably had too many calories. If you feel vital and energized, that means what you're eating is good for your body. It's that simple.
It is. It really is simple. And I think it's like you said, it's a lifestyle. And so whenever you make the conscious decision to make little differences and not something drastic or go on some crazy diet or deprive yourself of anything that you enjoy, I think that's so important to really be able to do that, because one thing that we all have is cravings. So how do people deal with them? Because I know that sometimes you're just sitting there, and especially late night munchies, or you're sitting at the office and it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon and all of a sudden you start to get hungry. How do you deal with cravings?
So a craving is your body asking for nutrients.
Okay.
Anytime you crave something, it's your body saying, hey, I'm missing something in here. It's asking you. So all you have to do is listen. If you're craving something sweet, have a healthy option available. So a good thing that I do with my clients is I ask them, what are your cravings? Often it's sweet. We make a list of things that are sweet and healthy, like apples and these delicious smoothies we're gonna make, whole foods, and then you have it ready. As soon as you crave it, you eat it, and your body's satisfied.
Like you said, ready. Like I think one thing that I've noticed with an apple, especially, like if you have it whole, it's sometimes hard if you're at work or you're a woman and you have lipstick on and you don't want to get things in your teeth. We've all done that. It's like eating broccoli, and you go into a meeting. So maybe have it prepared and have it cut up and ready. Yeah,
having it ready. And the smoothies too, the great thing is you can actually make them in the morning and they stay good all day long. Just keep it in the fridge. So if you want to even make 2, one for breakfast, one for lunch, that's okay. You're going to put some good nutrients in. You've got a good quality protein powder. It's a really easy way to keep your weight down and keep that energy high.
It is. Well, I think we probably should get started here.
Yes.
So for all of you at home, please make sure to grab a notepad. These are some fabulous recipes. I have yet to try them, but I can't wait.
You're gonna try them live on camera, aren't you?
I know. So you get to see the whole reaction, but I'm very excited. It's gonna be delicious. So what is the first smoothie that we're gonna be making here?
Okay, so we're gonna make a pina colada smoothie.
Okay.
So basically it's a decadent drink, totally healthy.
Ooh, yummy.
So we're gonna start with some almond milk.
Okay.
And if you just wanna maybe pour it in the blender.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get this on here.
I like to use about a cup of almond milk.
Okay.
If you like any other sort of nut milk, you can use cashew, you can use rice milk, soy milk. I just don't really advise dairy because a lot of people can't handle dairy that well. And this is really low calorie, unsweetened. See how this says unsweetened there?
Yes.
Unsweetened has 30 calories in 1 cup. That's it. Very low sugar, whereas regular milk has about 70 or 80 calories.
It does, and it also has a lot of sugar.
That's the thing, and it's just one of those things, I mean, if you make the switch, you're gonna feel better. It's all about feeling better.
Yes.
So let's add in some protein now.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a scoop of this protein.
Okay.
This is vanilla flavor. When you're using protein, make sure you read the ingredients. Make sure there's no chemical fillers, there's no binders, there's nothing that you can't pronounce. So many companies market these protein powders and they're just not full of good things. And what happens?
Probably artificial sweeteners too.
And when you take an artificial sweeteners, your body has to process that out. If it can't, it gets stored as fat. Fat is our survival mechanism. Anything bad, our fat grabs onto and stores it.
Oh my goodness.
So by
that's
eating diet sodas or diet anything, you're actually storing fat. So make sure your protein powder is a good quality.
Okay, wonderful.
Definitely important. Okay, so next we're gonna add in some mango.
Oh, yummy.
And pineapple.
I love the smell of mango.
I know. And what I like to do with these, I buy these frozen.
Okay.
These,
really?
They're kind of a pain to cut up, you know, a pineapple and a mango. So you
Especially
freeze.
mangoes.
Yeah. So buy it frozen, keep it in the freezer, pull it out when you need it, and it lasts forever too.
Oh, awesome. Very good idea.
It's always a good one. So next, you can either use rum extract or vanilla extract.
Okay.
You can just dump a bit in if you want, half a
about
teaspoon-ish.
half a teaspoon.
I mean, I don't really measure anything. So if you like the taste of rum flavor, you can dump it in. I personally don't really like rum.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's stuck there. So vanilla is a really good option too.
Awesome. I love vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla I think works in
and
anything.
there's different kinds of vanilla, so you can get creative.
So here's my little top secret here.
Okay.
This is really healthy. We've got the good protein powder, we've got fruits in there, a lot of good nutrients. What about getting some greens in?
Ooh, yummy.
And people kind of balk at this, but I want to show that it's not actually that hard to put greens. So a lighter colored smoothie.
Okay.
This is actually Napa cabbage. So if you just want to put a couple leaves in.
Just a few leaves?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, if it was for me, I would put the whole head in.
See, I like green, but I know some people
I
don't.
do too.
So
if you choose a bit of a lighter color, it's not going to make it as green.
Okay.
I mean, these are all delicious, but we're going to see how this looks. So we can blend this all up now.
So we're going to blend it up now?
Blend
and
up
then
our
we're
healthy,
try it.
healthy pina colada.
Okay. Yummy. That was nice and fast.
Yeah, that looks so delicious. How does it
smells
smell?
good. Here, let me grab
You're
our
gonna
cups
try
over
some?
here
All
so we
right.
can try some. Wonderful. Sorry for you at home, I know. But you'll have to go get some of these ingredients and try it.
I can smell it just from here.
It does smell. It smells like a tropical paradise.
We need little umbrellas, actually.
I know, we do. And we just have straws, not umbrellas. But next time we'll get the umbrellas.
It smells so good. I mean, and look at how creamy this is, too. I mean, this is just, this looks like it should not be healthy.
I know, it doesn't. That is really, really good. Oh, my goodness.
Like, I mean, you could drink this by the pool.
We'll be back in about 20 minutes. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this and go lay by the pool. Goodness, we'll have to enjoy that later.
Absolutely.
But let's get to the next one here.
I know, I've got so many cool things to share here. Okay, so pina colada done.
Yes.
Let's make a banana bread smoothie.
Ooh.
Banana bread is one of my all-time favorite desserts.
I know
so,
banana bread.
Start with some almond milk again.
Okay.
And the great thing is you can see we're using the same blender, we're not washing it. You can, these are all blended, it's not cooked. You can actually just keep making smoothies and not have to wash it.
And that way, if you want to make a couple for the day, you don't have to clean it out and restart and everything.
Or if your kids like different types, it's all fine. Now for banana bread, I'm gonna give you a choice. Do you want chocolate banana bread or vanilla? Chocolate. Okay.
Of course.
So we're gonna use chocolate protein.
Of course I'll take the chocolate. If we're gonna be entirely honest here, chocolate is a weakness. And if you're a woman, it probably is one of yours too.
Totally agree, I love chocolate.
Okay, there we go.
This is where it's great. You can modify if you like vanilla, if you like chocolate, you can add cocoa if you want, but we're gonna keep it a little milder.
Okay.
Walnuts. So I got some walnuts over here. These walnuts are kind of the top secret. When it comes to nuts, if you don't like walnuts, if you don't like nuts, leave them out.
Okay.
Smoothies are so easy.
If you're allergic or something.
Exactly.
If you're allergic, please don't use the nuts. It's not necessary.
So bananas, I think it's interesting. Notice how brown these are. They kind of look bruised almost. I like to use bananas like this because they get sweeter.
They do. I agree.
Going from green to this kind of not so pretty look. So you can freeze them. I let them get even darker than this and I freeze mine. And we just put them in their bananas, give a really good texture, good sweetness. All right, so what else do we have here? We got vanilla and cinnamon we're gonna add.
Okay.
And like we say, vanilla can go in everything.
I love vanilla and everything.
The good thing about cinnamon too, cinnamon actually helps to regulate your blood sugar.
Oh wow, okay.
And it's a very, very high antioxidant.
Fortunately, I like the flavor of cinnamon. I know some people don't, but
oh yeah,
I like cinnamon.
Anything you don't like in here, the great thing is you can leave
Modify,
it out.
Right?
So add a bit of sea salt.
Oh, okay.
This kind of helps to balance the flavor. Sea salt is very full of antioxidants as well, and it's alkalizing. It's going to help your body go back into balance.
Okay,
sea salt's great.
So sea salt though, not just any salt.
Sea salt or Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt,
not regular salt. And the secret ingredient, dates. So we've actually soaked these in water to make them break up a little better.
Oh yeah, wow, so you can see the water in there.
They look a little odd. This is better than using sugar though. It's full of fiber, it's full of more antioxidants, so we can blend this up now, I know.
Okay, well let's go. This looks delicious. And we have drink. We could just start a smoothie bar.
I know, we could.
I think the crew's going to be happy whenever we're done because they're going to get to try some yummy smoothies.
Oh, I just love how rich and creamy it looks.
You can smell that too. I love the smell of the banana and the chocolate together.
Such a good combination.
And you know, walnuts are great because it doesn't matter what kind of blender you have. They're softer nuts, so people should be able to blend them easily.
Exactly. And you can always soak nuts too, and it makes them break up better.
I'll give you orange this time.
So excited.
Don't mess up the lipstick, right?
Thank you.
Ooh, that's really good.
I like that.
So yummy.
You put a lot of cinnamon. I like that.
I know. Sorry, I got a little bit heavy-handed with the cinnamon. I guess you can kind of adjust it to whatever your flavor is.
I think it's really good though, and yeah, cinnamon's one of the best things. Sprinkle it on everything. It's so good for your body.
That's delicious.
Okay.
Okay, so
ready
the
for
last one. Yes.
The grand finale. I know you're most excited about this.
I am very excited about this one, actually.
Brownie batter smoothie. It tastes like brownie batter. So start with the almond milk again.
Okay.
And we'll get that going. And I mean, it's one of those things where if you don't like almond milk, you can actually use water. It's just almond milk makes it a little creamier.
It does.
And when you're going to have a decadent shake that's healthy, why not make it as creamy as possible?
And only 30 calories.
Yeah.
And there's not a bunch of sugar in it. And that's one thing about dairy is dairy has lactose, which is it's a sugar from dairy that a lot of people don't realize. So
a lot of times people can't even break it down properly. Yeah. So, okay, ready for the secret ingredient here? You mentioned you love this, pumpkin.
I love pumpkin. I know, it's so wonderful.
Is what we use in smoothies and baking to get a really good mouthfeel and not add fat and calories. So it's going to make it really creamy.
Wonderful.
And what about the cocoa? So there's some cocoa
there's
over
some
there.
Cocoa powder.
I like to use cacao. Cacao is the raw version of cocoa. It's got more antioxidants. You can use cocoa, that's absolutely fine. Either or, the chocolatey taste. And the dates. So we've got 4 dates in water, so it's gonna be a little sweeter.
Okay.
And yeah, that water is nice and sweet too. So never use sugar. I mean, the dates are just such a good. You can use prunes instead. There's so many good options.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's about it. This is a really simple one.
Okay.
So we can blend that up.
Well, here we go.
Look at how chocolatey that looks. My mouth is watering.
I know. I'm kind of excited. If I could enjoy brownie batter and not have all the sugar and not have the bad health side effects that you would have from it, I'm pretty excited. And if you were watching, I would be too. So I hope you're taking notes on these, and we'll also be showing the ingredients on the screen so that way people can taste them.
So we saved the best for last. This is my all-time favorite.
Yes, we did. Okay.
Then it tastes just like brownie batter.
Oh my God, I know. That is so good.
Like, I could just drink all this right now.
Well, cheers to you, and cheers to all of you watching at home. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Jolene.
Absolutely.
I hope you've enjoyed this first segment, and that you will make these great, delicious, indulgent treats at home that aren't bad for your health, so you can have a good, healthy life and continue to have joy in your life, enjoy in our town. We'll see you right back after this short message.
Think 10 or 20 pounds of extra weight isn't much. We went to a park and we handed people 10 and 20-pound sandbags. Here's what happened.
I just truly feel it winded. I can feel it in my back. I didn't realize what extra weight on the body feels like.
Oh, I definitely felt it in my knees.
You can easily put 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds on in a year.
10 pounds makes a big difference.
No one liked carrying the extra weight, but people do it all the time. Wouldn't you like to drop that weight and stop picking up more?
I think this is a life changer for me.
Hello and welcome back to Joy in Our Town. I hope you enjoyed that first segment about delicious smoothies and great things you can do to indulge for your health. We're still here with Jolene Goring. Thank you so much for staying with us, Jolene.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you. So much fun we had there, and I hope you took some great notes so that way you can enjoy some great indulgences at home without affecting your health or your weight. So now we're going to speak about the importance of exercise, and we're going to demonstrate some at-home workouts for anybody. So again, hopefully you have some exercise clothes on and you're ready to start and join us, because Jolene's even gave us an opportunity to be your personal trainer for 5 minutes at home. So, so Jolene, why is it so important to stay active for our bodies?
Well, the thing with activity is when we're not using our bodies, when we're just sitting there, we're actually fat storing machines. As soon as you start using those muscles, your body turns from a fat storing machine to a fat burning machine. So I'm going to show you how to make that switch in less than 5 minutes. Wow. At home, no equipment, super easy to do.
Oh my goodness. So this is like your big secret. This is like what you tell all your clients, and you're going to give us that secret
I've never shared this on TV before, so I'm putting it out to the world now.
Well, we feel very special that you would come here and share this with us. So it's also important though for your cardiovascular health, for your mental health, for your concentration, everything, to stay active.
Exactly.
Stress.
Yeah, stress relief. I find when I am active, I feel like I'm so much happier. The odd day when I'm too busy and I don't make it a priority, it happens to the best of us, I don't feel as energized and I just feel kind of lethargic. So even getting 5 minutes in gets your heart rate up. Like you say, it's healthier for your heart. The stress relief, it can change your day. It's like hitting reset on your day.
It is, and I know that it's those days whenever you don't feel like going, and then you go, and afterwards it's like, I'm really glad that I went, because I feel much better now.
It's just keeping that in mind, that good feeling, the vitality.
It does. It's getting through it and realizing that it becomes easier as you do it. Kind of like food. If you make it a lifestyle and you choose healthier things, then it won't be as hard to get into it. So, as a matter of fact, we have a wonderful lady here that you've brought with you. Her name is Janine, and she's actually going to be showing us some examples of these. I might jump in, but we'll see.
I think you can handle it. You'll like it.
I don't know. I'm not used to working out in a dress and heels, but we might try a little bit, or just at least pretend. So anyways, if you want to go ahead, and we're going to head over here so we can see some great examples that you have here.
Okay.
So, explain to us, Jolene, what are we going to be doing? And by the way, welcome, Janine.
Let's just jump right in here. So Janine's going to demonstrate a couple exercises that we're going to do at home, just to show you the proper form to keep you nice and safe, some different levels if you're a beginner, if you're more advanced. Keep an eye on what she's demonstrating, because then we're going to do an actual live workout, which I hope everybody at home joins along.
Yes.
Yeah, 4-minute workout. So Janine, we're going to start out with some push-ups. So basic push-ups, you can do it on a chair if you want. And you can see she's going to just kind of keep her core nice and tight. You want to have a nice long straight line in your body, and you're just going to push up and down. Now make sure you have a sturdy chair. You don't want this to fall over or anything. You can also do this on the ground. So if you just want to jump down to the ground, on your knees, if you want to do a push-up on your knees, this is kind of a typical one that most women know how to do. And you just want to actually lean forward a little more, Janine, put your butt forward. There we go. So going up and down. You want to feel this more in your chest. This is we're doing a full body workout here. And if you can pop up into a full push-up, Janine, this is the advanced option. If you want to do a full push-up, she's saying it's not going to work for her. That's fine. Don't you worry. Okay, so push-up's the first exercise we're going to do. So everybody's got that. Second is squats. Starting with a chair. Now this might be a little high for you, Janine, but we can still demonstrate it. If you've not done squats before, you can actually just sit down and stand on up. This is going to keep you nice and safe and show you the squat movement, okay?
Interesting.
If you want to move to more intermediate, you can just step away from the chair and squat down and up. And see how her knees, actually you want to squat backwards. Make sure your knees don't go over your toes. So you're going to stick your butt out a little more. There we go, yeah. I want to keep those knees safe. Ready for the advanced one?
And maybe even, I've heard also you can do it like against a wall to help you keep balance.
That's a good point too, yeah, absolutely. I'm sure you've probably done those before.
Yes.
And now look at her doing these jump squats. This is if you want to just take it up a level.
Okay.
How great does that look? Okay, so let's move on to plank now. So plank is one of those exercises which everybody loves to hate, but it's so effective.
Yes, and it looks so simple, which I think a lot of people underestimate how much work it can do for your core.
I hope everybody at home at least tries the plank for the 30 seconds to see what it feels like.
Okay.
So she's doing the advanced one. Nice long straight line in her spine, keeping her back safe. If you need to drop onto your knees, you can do that too. And you can kind of wiggle around until you feel your core, you're engaged.
Okay.
If you have bad wrists, you can go down into your forearms like what she's doing. So there's options for everybody. That's the beauty of this.
And so maybe one of the things to watch out for though, you don't want to be like a bridge, right?
Exactly. So you don't want your butt up, you want to be a nice straight line. So yeah, just like that. Okay, so the fourth one, starbursts.
Okay.
You want to get into a small little ball, as small as possible. So you're going to just, I know, you're going to work on just demonstrating.
She's like, I just did those.
So as small as possible, all the way down, and you're going to explode up. This is the no impact one. If you want impact, you can actually jump up. So you're creating space in your body, as much space, take up tons of space, okay?
Wonderful.
And the last one, what is the last one that we're going to do?
Triceps.
Triceps, everybody's favorite. Especially women, we love to work the backs of our arms. So if you want to do it on a chair, all you're going to do, push down and up. You want to keep your back nice and close to the chair. That's going to keep your core engaged. If you don't have a chair, you can go down on the ground.
Okay.
So if you just go on the ground for a second, Janine, you're getting your workout demonstrating. This is really great.
Yeah. Sorry, Janine. She's being
I know, she's such a good sport here.
You're a good sport.
And she's just going to dip down and up.
Okay.
If this is too hard for you, keep your butt on the ground and just dip your arms down and up. Like I say, there's modifications.
Any level, there's modifications.
Any level can do this.
Well, I guess we're going to be short on time here, so if we want to start our 5 minutes. Sorry.
Let's do it.
So if you're at home, go ahead and join us. If you want, if you have a chair or you don't, and you just want to go ahead and try this, then let's go.
Try any of them. So we're going to do a 30-second warm-up. So anything you want, ready, go. So when you're warming up, all she's doing, she's moving her body. She already had her warm-up, but you guys at home, make sure you're basically communicating with your body. You're saying, hey, we're going to start working. Your body realizes it's the mind-body connection, really. And I'm timing right now, too, so it's interesting how 30 seconds can actually seem like a lot longer. It does. Longer than you would think,
Working out 30 seconds goes a lot slower than like watching TV or eating brownie batter.
I'm excited for those. So see how she's being creative, she's moving her body. You can do high knees, and that's 30 seconds right there. Excellent, Jolene. Nice and warm?
Oh, yes. So next we go.
Okay, so next we've got the push-ups. Your choice, Janine, 30 seconds.
Okay.
And we want to go as hard as you can safely. Go. So what we're doing here, put your butt down a little more. There we go. And this is 30 seconds of work. You want to push as hard as you can. Good job, Janine. So she's starting to breathe hard already. We're halfway there. I mean, 30 seconds can take a long time. It can feel like a long time.
I feel like
but
I
you're
should
working
be
and
joining her.
Yeah. Do you want to join her? Have some fun here. So we're almost there. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we have a 10-second break. So we're going to use that break to
I jumped in on the end of that. Sorry,
You made it look so easy. Okay, ready for squats?
Okay.
Choose your poison.
Maybe squats wouldn't be good for me in the dress, but I'll watch you.
30 seconds. So she's doing the intermediate level. Look at her power through. Good job, Janine. So it's interesting, when you start working your muscles like this, the reason we stop and start, it's physics. Once your body, it takes more energy to start a body moving than it does to keep it moving. So by
Okay.
starting and stopping, we're burning more calories. We're getting that metabolism really high. So
Very
we're
good.
actually
so your
burning
heart
more.
rate is going up and down.
Exactly.
Okay.
If we were to keep doing this at a regular state, you would burn way less calories.
Okay.
And 30 seconds. Good job, Janine. 10-second break. Get your plank in mind, what you want to do. Almost there. 3 more exercises. I hope the viewers at home are having fun with this.
I hope you are having fun. 'Cause
Ready,
this is
go.
so good for you
Plank.
to do at home.
Now, Janine's choosing the forearm plank,
Okay.
keeping her nice, long, straight spine. And you want to breathe through the plank. This is one of the most difficult exercises here. You're working your core, you're working actually your entire body. If you're only going to do one exercise, do the plank.
Well, and people don't realize the core is so important for your back health, for everything. It really keeps you, your posture, everything.
Exactly.
So it
and
is. We'll have to have you back just to talk about the importance of
we
core
talk about
strength.
so
I
many
know.
of those things. And did you know if you stand up straight, you can actually look 10 pounds smaller?
You do. My
Isn't
mom
that
always
great?
told me that, and I have a tendency to not listen
Time,
sometimes.
Janine, 10 seconds. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you.
Yeah. She's like, hello, up there.
Okay, get ready for starburst. 2 more exercises. Ready, go. 30-second starburst. So the great thing about this exercise is you're compressing your organs, and then you're expanding, so you're helping to detoxify your body. And when you expand, you're creating space, so it's the posture again, too, like you were
Okay.
saying, the better posture.
Okay.
Can't go wrong, especially so many of us, we sit so much during the day. I mean, this is a routine. You can actually do this with any move you want. The whole key is to do 30 seconds on, 10 off.
Okay.
I mean, less than 5 minutes. Everybody can do this. And time, Janine. Get ready for the last one, the triceps. And she's working up a sweat. This is less than 5 minutes,
So
right?
then we go to triceps.
Ready and go. Last one.
Awesome. Well, while she's finishing this up, thank you so much, Jolene. Thank you so much, Janine. It's been such a pleasure to have you here. Such a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching at home. I hope you're finishing up this
Anytime.
exercise, learned some great things. And if you have any questions, please contact. The information's been at the bottom of the screen. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you here next week on Joy in Our Town.
This program has been sponsored by the Trinity Broadcasting Network and is made possible by your telethon dollars. Your continual support can keep Joy in Our Town coming to your home every week. Write to Joy in Our Town, Post Office Box A, Santa Ana, California, 92711.